Hey everyone, we're back with Chaos Child. Last time we got to chapter 6. And we had like some quantum physics mumbo jumbo. You know, you're used to it. So it's the 12th now, 2015. I think that's the next day.
しかし信じられないな。まさかAH 東京総合病院でそんなことが。
Yeah, we're here with Shinjo again finally. He has really been like not relevant to the game at all. Like you remember Bond back in so like he probably had as much screen time as Takumi. Shinjo Takashi frowned as he leaned back into the sofa inside the messy office. The Frisia Credit Bureau was located on the second floor of an old multi-purpose building in Sakuragaoka. At this hour, the 20 or so desks in the room was mostly empty. That didn't mean that things weren't busy. Research agencies like Frisia didn't have a lot of work outside the office, precisely because they are busy that there's no one here. Three people were having a serious discussion inside the empty office.
まあ、新庄ちゃんが疑いたくなる気持ちはわかるけど。
In front of him was the CEO of Frisia, Momose Katsuko.
お前なんかに嘘をついて何の得がある?
Kunosato Mio was sitting further away from him, not even bothering to conceal her displeasure. It's clear she had no intention of being friendly with him.
もちろん信じないと言っているわけじゃない。あの病院にいろいろ妙な噂があることだって知っている。
You know, Bond, he was all over, you know, he was like deep into the science stuff, right? But Shinjo, he just feels like, you know, he's like, what? These swords, what the heck? Secret basement, whatever.
それにこうして生きた証人もいることだし。
Oh yeah, is the girl here? Shinjo looked at the other person on the sofa. She conscious? There's a tiny little girl.
あの子が本当に施設で被害者たちの世話を？
ああ、そうだ。
Wait, white ribbon, the shape of a butterfly. What does it mean? Remember, Arimura has ribbon theory attached to her.
今彼女から事情は聞けそうかな。
やってみてもいいが、失望するだけかもしれないぞ。
え？
それがね。
私、帰ります。
Nope. Tell us what you know.
お願いします。私、帰ります。
ずっとこの調子。帰りたいの一点張り。何を聞いたってろくに話してくれやしない。
百瀬さんが苦戦するのは珍しいな。
Shinjo stood up and dragged an office chair over to the sofa the girl was sitting on. He sat down as slowly as he could as to not scare her, looked at her at eye level.
山添浮君?
And it's gonna become like a buddy cop, like they're gonna be partners. Oh, what was that? You guys see that? He tried to speak as softly as he could, but she still shivered at his voice.
怖がらなくていい。僕はおまわりさんだ。
おまわりさん。
そうだ。だから安心していい。
Because I'm here to investigate a kidnapping.
おまわりさんなら助けてください。
もちろんだと思う。だから教えてほしいんだ。君を真っ暗な地下室に閉じ込めたのは誰？
私、この人にさらわれてきたんです。だから助けてください。元の場所へ返してください。
Yamazaki Uki looked at Kunosato for just an instant, then looked back to Shinjo, begging.
これで私も立派な誘拐犯だな。逮捕してみるか？
チャチャを入れないでくれ。なあ、ウキ君。何か勘違いしているようだけど、君は地下でひどいことをさせられてたんだ。だからこうして助け出されたんだよ。
ひどいことなんて何もありません。私はただ皆さんのお世話をしていただけです。それが私の仕事です。
Because like if she's gone, like are like those people down there just gonna like die? Like most of them did not seem like they could. Well, I think any of them seemed like they couldn't take care of themselves.
だから戻らないといけないんです。私がいないと皆さんが困ってしまいます。
That explained why a veteran like Momo-chan was having trouble. Shinjo looked at the two and shrugged.
参りましたね。
でしょ？
聞いた限りだと地下の環境はかなり劣悪ですよね。普通女の子がそんなところに帰りたいって思うもんですかね。
私ならごめんこぶるわね。まあ、うちも仕事内容の劣悪さじゃ負けてないと思うけど。
Look, here's how you do it, okay? You tell her, hey, we want to get those people help, so we need you to communicate with us so we can get them, you know. How old is she? Does she understand logic? Almost say chuckled. If not, just give her candy. That usually works.
そいつの頭皮を見てみたが、ロボトミーや電気ショックの痕跡はない。
Okay.
ちゃんと脳の検査をしないと断定はできないが、多分長年の軟禁生活で自分の境遇に疑問を抱かなくなってしまったんだろ
う。虐待されてる子供と同じか。
ああ。
I mean, we know she could get out since we've seen her on the hospital floor. Shinjo looked back at the girl, who now seemed as if she were about to cry, and started to scratch his head. As of now, the police had no reason to make a move on AH Tokyo General Hospital. None of the evidence he'd gathered had been acquired by legal means. He'd hoped that Yamazoe Uke's testimony would allow her to function as a whistleblower, but was looking unlikely.
あ、そうだ。ウキ君、この少年を知ってるね。
Shinjo took a smartphone out of his pocket, one he had borrowed from the younger officers. Picked out, okay, yeah, Miyashiro Takuya's photo from the ones he'd taken of the people involved with the Hekiho Academy photo shoot.
彼のスマートフォンを君は拾ったはずだ。彼がそう証言してる。
Wait, did we get the phone back? Like, I have a vivid scene of Taku like, like, you know, just taking the phone out of her hand and like shoving her inside, but I don't think that actually happened. I think that was a delusion.
その人なら何回か会いました。でも、そのスマートフォンって一体何ですか？
Yep, she didn't do the phone call then.
は？何？
その子ね、最近のものは何も知らないわよ。
That's newer than a few years old. Is that phrase right? I feel like... Wait. I don't know. Don't think too hard about that. Shinjo thought for a moment, then pointed to his own phone.
これがスマホだ。これと似たようなものを彼が落として君が拾った。覚えてないかな？
She stared at the phone in his hands, then nodded softly.
やっぱりそうか。で、それをどうした？
落ちていた場所にすぐに戻しました。
戻した？君が持って行ったんじゃなくて？
持ってなんていきません。なんだかわからないものは怖いです。
Okay, so who at the hospital could have gotten it then? Like, assuming, you know, the Ito's evil theory isn't real, right? That means someone at the hospital picked it up. Who? I mean, there's one medically involved character in the series, right? Takuru's dad, I don't remember his name. I kind of forgot he was a character, honestly. I'm not sure where he fits into all this, but I'm not convinced he's evil, right? Like, I'm 100% convinced that he teaches evil, but I don't see how he could be at the hospital other than, oh yeah, he's a committee member, he's evil, of course he'd be at the hospital, right?
でも宮代君によれば、そのスマホから電話がかかってきたって言うんだ。君がやったんじゃないのか？
スマホというのはそうやって写真を見る機会じゃないんですか？電話もかけられるんですか？
Oh boy, just wait until you learn about mobile games. We're gonna get her addicted to gacha gaming. Momose giggled a little. Shinjo glared at her, then turned the phone around and brought up a number from the address book. He tapped the number. The phone rang for a moment, then an extremely irritated voice answered. Mio?
はい。
Oh.
もしもし、有村ですけど。
ほら、こうやって電話ができるんだよ。
Shinjo turned up the volume so that Yamazoe Uki could hear it, but she didn't seem to care.
そうですか。
もしもし、一体何なんです？用がないんなら切りますよ。私これからランチなんで。
いや、用ならあるんだ。しかも大事な用が。悪いんだけど、ちょっと力を貸して。
お断りします。
即答はないだろ
ねえ新庄さん、私ってあなたの恋人かなんかですか？何かっていうとすぐに電話してきて。
He is just calling you as a colleague, and well, yeah, colleague's not the right word. As an involved part, what? Black ribbons? What does it mean?
う。いやいやいや、待て。別にそういうつもりじゃ。
Or is that green?
ならストーカーってことでいいですね。
よくない。困ってるんだ。助けてくれよ。
I love that a character changing like a hair accessory. The first thing that pops to my mind is, oh, there's some kind of evil twin thing going on instead of, oh yeah, she just changed the ribbons in her hair.
うわ、出た。女の敵の決まり文句。それでお小遣いをせびったり、お金のために変なバイトをさせたりするんですよね。最低のダメ人間。
真面目に聞いてくれよ。大切な話なんだ。頼む。
Shinjo finally managed to quiet her down, then told her about AH Tokyo General Hospital and Yamazoe Uki. And then he asked Uki a few more detailed questions, this time so Arimura could hear her responses. Oh, this works over the phone? As a result,
どうだ有村さん。
全部白ですよ。真っ白。その子、嘘は一つもついてません。あと、今回の一連の事件についても本当に何にも知らないですね。その子が犯人と関係あるとか思ってます？だったら空振りもいいとこですよ。
そっか。
Shinjo's shoulders slumped when he heard that. He saw that Kunosato's did too. Probably thought that she could learn a lot of what she wanted to know from Yamazoe Uki. Kunosato frowned and looked up at the ceiling.
有村さん、助かった。ありがとう。今度なんかご馳走するよ。
How long has Shinjo known about the lie detector thing?
はあ？それってもしかしてデートに誘ってるつもりですか？だったら絶対に嫌なんですけど。
未成年をデートになんて誘ったら警察クビだよ。じゃ、
Thank you
ま
for
た。
keeping this professional, Shinjo.
またって、もうこういうのやめてくださいよ。何度言ったらわかるんです。
He ended the call before Arimura could say anything else, and finally, the room fell quiet. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. No one spoke for a while. The only sound was Yamazoe Uki mumbling, "I want to go home," as she stared at her feet.
まあその子に関してはもう少しうちで預かることにするわ。
I want to go up. Well, we'll keep here for a little
って
while.
言っても食事と寝る場所の提供くらいで大したことはできなさそうだけど。
Momose stood up and rolled her tired neck. There's an unhealthy popping sound.
それでも十分助かります。
あっちの方は一からやり直しか。
一からってことはないさ。地下施設の本格的な操作ができないか手を考えてみる。
なんとかなるの？正式な手続きを踏んだところでまたどこかから圧力がかかるわよ。
What if the entire underground facility is just a delusion Takeru booted?
でしょうね。
Actually, the entire committee of 300 was just made up by him.
でしょうねってあんた。
ま、そこら辺は適当に口実をでっち上げます。ダメならダメでやりようはあると思うんで。
I mean, given that, he has ties to the hospital going back like well, not quite a decade. I mean, that's not an impossible theory, right?
それにお天道様の元にさらしてしまえばいくらなんでも無視はできないでしょうからね。
Specifically the underground hospital part, not the him making up the committee of 300 part. That's a little ludicrous.
なんです？何かおかしなことを言いましたか？
似てきたじゃないあの人に。
Though that group of warriors I traveled with all those years ago. Bon, the girl with glasses. Yasu.
そいつは喜んでいいんですかね。
どうかしら。少なくとも いい死に方はしないわね。
No, 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 no. He's not gonna be Bond 2.0. Well, unless he's evil, in which case I prefer him to be Bond 2.0. Okay. Yeah. Wadabai Tomaki was murdered in the afternoon at a school. It's been more convinced the killer in the case is the same. Yeah, what? It's like 2 days after, right? Wadabai visited the school to talk to the students, coughed up sumo stickers, went out on stage. Please are still assuming there's a connection there with the dates. Can we click the link? No. Jeez. Morbidly obese. Morbidly obese, just repeating the joke. We're calling this one morbidly don't go with that. Light Scott hath descended. Your ID, dude. Who's 991? Reproduction prohibited. Any of these guys finance milk girl? It's not Korego Kamehameha. Do you think this is a character? You know, finance milk girl? Do you think that's Kunasato? It's almost 1,000 posts long. Why do you guys like sumo so much? It's posted on 1,000. I'm gonna win the next sumo tournament. Come on! I believe in you, Anonymous. Win the sumo tournament.
物体を動かす
Oh,
力
hi, Kazuki.
いわゆるテレキネシスと呼ばれるもの。それが先輩の力です。
And what's Kazuki's power? Can you tell us? My power?
さあ、念じてみてください。動けと。
Are you sure it's not opening doors? Because like, but you could use that metaphorically. You know, you open a door to life. Focus on it. In my mind, move. You know, it's funny. I was joking about it. His power might actually be that. Move, 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 move. Because like all the examples they listed were him unlocking doors, basically. Move! Oh, this is a delusion? I mean, we did just see Arimori in casual wear, and now in the school uniform. Unless that was evil Arimori. Even Kazuki's impressed. It moved!
驚きました。これは私が思っていた以上の力かもしれません。
This has to be a dream.
宮代拓、君の能力、この目でじっくりと見させてもらった。
Yeah, with Mio here. Kurosato, if it's not a dream though, the ribbon theory is so on.
これからはその能力を使って、
Yeah, okay.
私の渋谷ニュースを手伝ってくれないか。
If not a dream, an illusion. He wants me to help Shibuya News.
私には君の力が必要なんだ。
Yes, with pleasure.
すごいじゃねえか、宮代。
Well, of course, this is nothing. I can make books float. I like how Ito is part of his harem.
ねえ、タクったら。
Oh, let me have this. Let me have this. Haha, this is nothing. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Huh?
起きた。
This is my girl? Was that a dream just now? I looked at the clock. It was already well into the afternoon and approaching evening. Oh, I see. I remembered now. I met with Arimori and Kunasato at Cafe Lax, then came back here late last night, still confused. After that, I had gone home and did some thinking, then I did some research on the internet, finally fell asleep around sunrise. That's why I was only getting up now.
たく、人が心配してきてやったのに気持ちよく寝てやがるんだもんな。
Ito knows where I live.
タクはのんきだね。
Oh, what are you guys doing here? Surprised I leapt out of bed.
なんだってご挨拶だな、君は。
みんなタクを心配して様子を見に来たんだよ。
Everybody? Who's everybody? Worried about me? Why?
だってねえ、花ちゃん。
I love it if Kazuki's just completely uninvolved in everything, right? And she's just the random gamer girl who has a lollipop in her mouth 24/7, who doesn't talk. Like, she has no bearing on the game whatsoever. Kazuki, you too? The tiny room? I only just realized that she was here a second ago. Whatever her powers are like go invisible or something.
ちょっとタク、そういう言い方はひどいよ。花ちゃんだってずーっと気にしてたんだから。ねえ。
How surprising. Kazuki was so worried about me that she'd come all the way out here? Figured no matter what happened, she'd still be sitting in the club room playing ESO2. Come on, guys, you don't have to get that worried.
でもよ、結構いろんなことあったろ昨日。
そうだよ。のんちゃんも気にしてたよ。
Like, Kazuki knows nothing about what happened. She's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll show up, whatever. No. Yusu was?
うん。
You didn't tell her about everything that happened last night, did you?
うん。
Oh my, Serika, you snitch. Serika looked confused. Did you?
うん。
Even about the bath thing? That stuff about psychic powers too?
うん。
What did you tell her?
だってのんちゃんには隠し事してもバレちゃうんだもん。
Oh my, Serika's ruined everything. Like what? Like, well, Nono has like a super psychic power, right? What, like, well, obviously because like back in Chaos that they all did, right? The sister, what's the sister one? I don't remember. Like, I remember, didn't her finger get cut off at one point, or is that a delusion? I don't know. What's Nono's psychic power then? Like, I was gonna say getting stabbed, but I don't think that qualifies as one. Like, Kurusu is pretty sharp. You know what else is pretty... No. Don't make this a thing. I couldn't imagine a girl like Serika being able to hide anything from her. Kakeru does call Serika dumb a lot. Maybe that's because, you know, she's not completely human. Gave up and fell back into bed.
いけなかったかな。
Serika looked apologetic as she fiddled with the Garo Froggy strap. No, it's fine. If you've told her, there's nothing I can do about it now. Knowing Kurusu, she's probably really upset now. You got psychic power! Kakeru, I told you, don't be a main character. So? So what did she say?
ああ、ね。私は今動けないから、代わりにあなたたちがタクのそばにいてあげてって。
Was that all? Knowing her, she probably said a lot more, right? Like, don't do anything dangerous, or psychic powers are stupid, or something like that.
そんなことなかったよ。
I assume she knows something related to Senri, which is why she probably believes it. And remember, Amy-chan said that Takeru forgot something a decade ago. Which is... Would that have been... How long ago was the earthquake? This is 2015? Earthquake is 7 years ago? So this is before the earthquake even happened. If, you know, we take decade literally. This is Kurusu we're talking about here. That can't all be all she said.
それだけ。
Okay.
だよな。
I grabbed my eyes, still sleepy. Something didn't seem...
ああ、そうだ。昼間、新庄さんから電話あったぞ。お前が探してるスマホのことで。
Oh, finally! I can get my phone back and stop, you know, this murder mystery nonsense. Ito slapped his hands together as if he just remembered something important. Quickly stood up. That's one of my biggest concerns right now. Gotta get my NFT back. What did Shinjo-san say? Eagerly pressed Ito for more information. Shinjo-san had said he intended to spend the whole day getting information out of that Yamaizoi Ukie girl. Of course, I told him many times to ask about that phone. He had probably gone around to asking her.
それがな。
But the answer I got wasn't one I was expecting. He doesn't have it?
ああ。一度拾ったけど、すぐに元の場所へ戻したそうだ。
And Shinjo-san believed that? Really?
有村が確認したんだと。嘘はついてないって。
Moria did? Which meant that she wasn't lying. Then that weird phone call from my phone to yours.
それも彼女は無関係だってさ。
see. In other words, someone else took my phone? Who had the phone and that picture? And how and why did they manage to use my phone call to call us and threaten us?
とにかく宮代のスマホは引き続き捜索してくれるそうだ。だからさ、とりあえず新しいのを買ったらどうだ？
It's not a, it was a one of one NFT. That's non-fungible, Ito. You can't get that. That is priceless. You know how many Bitcoin you can get for that? How many what's the that one coin that the girl made from the meme video, and then I think she did something non-ethical with it and made a lot of money and ripped everyone out. You know what I'm talking about.
タクはね、やっぱり私たちの真ん中にいる部長なんだよ。だからね、タクと連絡取れなくて困ることはいっぱいあるんだ。今日も一日、あとなんちゃんもタクとお話ししたい時にすごく困るって言ってた。
Look, just get it like a pager in the meantime. If anyone really needs him, they can use that. I see. I'm the leader. Felt kind of embarrassing, but I knew that only these guys would say something like that. It's true I won't be able to talk to everybody now if something happens. Yeah, you're right. I'll get a new phone soon. Erica smiled happily.
で、昨日の話の続きなんだけどさ、宮代。
Oh no, in the bath! What were we talking about yesterday?
久野里さんの言ってた能力だよ。本当にありそうなのか？
No, about that, I don't know. Seems a little too— You saw her make a sword! Seems a little too unscientific.
でも、最初に超能力がどうのって言い出したのは宮代じゃなかったっけ？
It's okay when I do it.
お前には見えたんだよな。有村が出した剣みたいなの。
I could, but Armor's sword, I think it was called a D sword, it definitely looked real.
そいつが見えたってことは、やっぱお前は能力者ってことだろ？久野里さんもそう言ってたし。
Ito, you still believe everything Kunosato says, huh? Even after what happened to you. Treated him pretty badly in the basement of the hospital. Maybe he's into that. I was about to say that.
おいおい、なんだよその目は。俺は別にそういう趣味はねえぞ。
Okay, sure. Methinks the Lady Death protests too much. No, wait. You're always trying to make Kurusu mad, aren't you? Are you sure that's not deliberate?
うわぁ、しんちゃんって変態さんだったんだね。
やめろよお前ら。んなことより宮代の能力の話をしてんだ今は。
Ito dragged us back into the original topic. That's definitely suspicious. I mean, I don't know about any psychic powers. Never really be able to use one that when I wanted. That for sure. Arimori and Kunosato said that the locks of the hospital and the Love Hotel opened because I wanted them to. Not sure I believe that. The door to the hotel room might not have even been locked to begin with. The others might have just been a coincidence, right?
ちゃんと試してみたのか？
Try it? Try it?
だってさ、やってみなきゃ使えるかどうかわかんねえだろ？
コツさえつかめば案外できるかもしれないもんね。
Imagine a door and then imagine it being open. Even the normally disinterested Kazuki was staring at me with curiosity. It was rare to see her. Okay, sorry, I was doing something on my phone. Which I have on like Takaru. Maybe she was interested in psychic powers and the occult. Let me see.
それともタク、一人で試してみたりした？それでダメだったとか？だったらしょうがないけど。
No, I wouldn't do anything that stupid by myself. I lied. Actually, last night I tried it and it hadn't worked.
じゃあやってみようよ。ね？いいじゃん。減るもんでもないし。
How do I try it?
やっぱ強く念じるとかじゃね？
I tried that and it didn't work.
ほらほらタク、 念じて念じて。
Focus on what?
そうだな。例えばほら、そこにある本を動かしてみるとか。
And now this is just like my dream. Because she's part of Taku's subconscious, so she knows how she thinks. I don't do it, I'll try. Don't get your hopes up, okay?
大丈夫大丈夫。5本。それでは挑戦していただきましょう。宮代拓くんです。パチパチパチ。
Pachi, pachi, pachi. Suddenly, Sarika stood up straight and gave me an introduction and a round of applause. No choice but to stand in front of the book and get ready. Raise both hands and slowly and concentrate. Move. Move! Move, 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 move! Move! I stuck my hands out quickly. Then, the pages of the book slowly started to...
やっぱ動かないね。
I told you, right? Can't do it.
ちぇ、なんだつまんねえの。
Look, give me a door to move. I'll do it. Hey, come on, Kazuki. Don't punch the wall of my house.
でもよかったね、タク。
Sarika opened one of my mounted views and smiled. Hey, who gave that to her? I didn't see her take it from the refrigerator. She manifested
あ
it.、
俺にも一本。
Sarika handed Ito the plastic bottle she was holding and took out 2 more from the fridge. Gave one to Kazuki. Hey, those are mine, guys. You better pay me back later.
なんだよ、ケチくせえな。
Living on your own is expensive. Actually, I'll take one too, Onoe. That's 4 bottles in total. I have to go buy a new pack. Thanks. So why are you glad? Wait, are they like the big bottles or the little bottles? That's important because like those big bottles, that gets expensive. Like really, these guys don't even deserve bottles. Give them a can. I think a can's cheaper than a, right? Although you get more cans per pack than the bottles, don't you? So like that's the whole economy is different.
ああ、うん。だってさ、もしもタクにそんな能力があったら、命を狙われるかもしれないってことでしょ?
Although, you know, I'm here to say it. Canned drinks taste better than bottled drinks. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, after when it's sitting in there for ages, a little bit of the plastic gets into it, or versus like a little bit of like the aluminum or whatever. Aluminum tastes better than plastic. Huh? What am I saying, Hunter? You have that power. Might mean your life is in danger. Right. My life would be in danger? He just now made the connection. Is it nighttime? After everyone left, Sarika's words repeated again and again in my mind. Sarika, why would you say this?
もしもタクにそんな能力があったら、命を狙われるかもしれないってことでしょ?
Do we need a flashback to what she said 4 lines ago? 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a chance that all the victims of these murders, they're now calling them the return of the New Gen Madness, had psychic powers. That's the conclusion I had reached as well. Why not newer Gen Madness? If I had the power that Kunosato and Arimori said I did, I could become a victim too. And Arimori had told me before.
あなた、殺されますよ。宮代拓先輩。
Yeah, we were talking about that one last episode. Killed? Me? What the hell was going on? Normally I'd be excited that my theory about psychic powers had been proven correct. Instead, why did I have to start worrying that they'd come after me? This doesn't make sense. For one thing, I couldn't use any psychic powers. See? I tried and nothing moved. I focused and nothing started floating. I knew for a fact I didn't have any powers, so even if other people said that I did. But what if the killer mistakenly thought that I did, the same way Arimori and Kunosato did? In that case, even if they were wrong, my life would still be in danger. I actually love the fact that opening doors might actually be his power. No way, that's crazy. What was that sound? The door? Again. Is someone here? Or, I mean, it could be a little more like, I don't know the right word for it. Like, he can... You could call it luck, or, you know, that kind of thing, right? Like, things go his way conveniently. But, you know, if he deliberately thinks about it, it doesn't, you know... Like, you could even... His power is Schrodinger's cat. He can make unobserved things go his way. The others had just left, and there's no one else who would come here. Is it Gen? No way. Could it be someone who wanted to kill me? You're kidding, right? You gotta be kidding me! Can't use them! I don't have any powers. Stay back. Stay back! I'm not a psychic, I'm not. But he locked his door with his powers. Despite my pleas, the door slowly opened. Oh, he didn't. Ooh, ah! Hey. We haven't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, what's up? Oh, he said that. Gen-san? I don't want him to be evil. Please don't be evil, Gen. Don't scare me like that. Like, there's even like the little like foreshadowing, like the killer's about to enter the room, and then it's Gen. I think, oh, it's just you. You know, that's classic. That's not really dramatic irony, since you get what that is. Staggered back and sat down on the bed. Of course not. Gen-san tossed me an issue of Cool Cat Press and stuck out his hand. Yes, he didn't feel like it, but 500 yen enough? We should not be supporting this man's alcoholism. Why not try saving up? You know, when you put it like that, I need to boot up Faker in order. 1 second. Don't listen to this man. Girlies love fiscal responsibility, everyone. Remember that. Right. Go home now. Okay. Woo. And in that bag, there's like a hidden microphone. Oh, was it in a bag? I remember he handed us a bag before in a previous chapter. Pushed Gen-san out of the room and shut the door. The room became strangely silent once more. Occasional passing of a train seemed exceptionally loud. When it was gone, the silence returned. Shibuya Station was very close. Once you got even a little bit away from it, it became like this. I mentioned this in a previous video, but remember, back in Chaos said, like homeless people were employed to have like the mind control backpacks, right? Or whatever it was. So like, you know, the committee or, you know, whoever is the bad guy, because it's probably like a subgroup of the committee or something, right? Like, wasn't the whole point of Chaos that like he betrayed the committee and he was doing things his way? So I think really Steins Gate is the only time, like, I forget. I don't want to spoil Robotics Notes with fake spoilers, so I don't want to say anything. I think Steins Gate was the only time we've actually seen the committee like doing things themselves. Like, with them directly as the antagonist. So, well, I mean, I guess it was Saren, who is still a subcommittee of the committee. Subcommittee. Anyways, so it is not out of the question that they could have hired Gen to just show up and be like, hey, Takuro. Because I looked at the line where he's introduced. He just says, oh yeah, Takuro, I know your dad, like Ito or someone. His dad was not named that. Normally, I love the silence. Today I felt a little lonely. Don't look. Audio bleed. Revolving dead. Now morbidly obese. Oh god, they're going with that. They all had stupid names, but they are all brutal murders. And? Dang it, there's no way. I flipped open the new cool cat press to take my mind off it. Page read, polish your hidden talents to make girls love you. October 12th, 2015. Monday. Oh, it's still the same day. Hey, we're,
終わり
no, no, Yui, it looks like. I'll call it there. We're running out of save pages. We only have 6, right? Yeah, I don't know why they... Well, it's probably a data limitation for like the Vita. It could have given us 9. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time when I'm gonna go eat and then I'm gonna continue tonight. I'm gonna try to get to chapter 7. We'll see. Bye.